crash the drone. Well, finally found a park up for the night. Recovered the drone after that small mishap. Apart from one broken propeller, seems to be no damage. Right, welcome back to my channel Mispronounced Adventures, and welcome back to the Swedish Arctic. I'm just outside Kiruna, but I'm in a bit of a rush this morning. I've just had a message from some friends to go do something, so let's crack on. Well, what a morning, eh? It's not too cold. Coolant's 15 degrees. If the engine starts. Although it is apparently minus 12 this morning. Right, well, let's finally make it to Kiruna. It's absolutely stunning this morning. Oh, I like Varios. That's a cool van, isn't it? I didn't realise I'd overtaken you.
Everyone overtakes us in this. What's happening, mate?
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Lovely to see you.
Okay? Yeah. Oh, I can't believe you've driven so far. Are you alright?
Yeah, all good.
TV?
Yeah, I woke up this morning and thought, oh, it must be 6, it's still dark, and I forgot, no, we're in the Arctic. So, I woke up this morning at 8:45, and now I'm on a 9 o'clock Husky meditation day with Keenit. This should be an interesting day. Interesting place, they wait for all the dogs to be quiet before they start, so they're interesting. I'm in lead position because I'm the one by myself, but I'm having one of the staff is the driver for the first bit.
The first time on the dog sled?
Yes, yeah it is.
There on the right side you see the highest mountain of Sweden. It's Scandinavian.
Yeah.
Dog education can actually teach you what to do when you work with damaged dogs in an animal to develop their safety.
Yeah.
But we do a lot of balance training with them.
Okay.
So the muscles and the joints strong.
Yeah.
This summer they just keep on training back.
Yeah.
He's one of our older dogs. He just needs a little bit more balance training in the summer.
Yeah. Sorry, what's your name again? I forgot.
Linda.
Linda.
Yeah.
Alex. Well, it's now
It's a bit cold. It's colder than today.
it's my turn to drive now. This should be
it's
entertaining,
clear, isn't it?
mainly because the guide is my passenger, so I'm going to get critiqued. Well, that was a brilliant experience. We've just about got back as well. So one of the ethoses here is they don't let the dogs head off if they're still barking. So it has to be quiet and calm before the dogs move off. But that was an amazing, great experience. So I was told after the sledding there was a massage, but it wasn't for me. It's for the dogs. I'm going to crack on with my massages. I've got the whole team to do. 2 more patients for a massage. So we're told to do the necks first. Well, that's my team all massaged. Time to head inside. Part of the dog sledding day, just got back to the van, didn't leave the heating on, so it's only 4 degrees inside, and I've got one of my old alarms going off saying the batteries are too cold, which isn't actually a problem because the Roma batteries I've got could get charged down to -30, but I've got the engine preheater on. I could put the diesel heater on here to warm stuff up, but right, change clothes and then driving to Abisko with King in it. But it's a -16 outside. The boot froze to the ground. Right, getting ready to go in a minute. Right, -18. Engine temperature's coming up. Custard has started. I think we're all good to go soon. Yeti has started as well, but I didn't have long enough time to do a preheat, which is what I normally do, because we've got to get going to Abisko. So, what a wonderful day. Got to meet King in it, hang out with Amy and Craig, that was lovely. We're all heading over to Abisko at the minute, but we're making our own ways over there. So hopefully we can see the Northern Lights tonight. But today we went to a place called Husky Home, Kiruna. And well, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. A very different approach to dog sledding, really. A lot of dog meditation, which sounds, I know, a bit different there, but actually I can see like behind their sort of their training ideas. So like the first thing you notice for a husky kennel, which I think had about 50 plus huskies, it was quiet. They made a point of doing that any time they move off. Or in the morning they will wait for all the dogs to be calm and quiet, and that's something they've trained into it. And by doing sort of what they call it as a type of meditation, so really focusing on the present yourself as the individual, be that the guides or the clients, with them, and then waiting for the dog as well to sort of calm down, as in like being focused. And then when they were not focused, when the dog wasn't focused, then recognizing that, so coming out of your own focus and then going back in, and just seeing the calming effect that sort of training has on the dogs. It was really, really interesting, especially at the end. So we did like the morning of dog sledding, And then in the evening, sort of the afternoon, it's hard to say evening and afternoon and morning because it's all very colourful. We sort of had an indoor sort of lunch, and then we had sort of like a theory session about behind the practices and so on, what they were doing, and then sort of saw it in practice at the end where we went out to the kennels with the dogs, which were all very quiet, and the ones who were a little bit more active and a bit more excited or stressed, then just doing the focusing technique and seeing how the dogs reacted. You see how the dogs have calmed down, so they're almost sort of sleepy. I guess it's the same way that if I'm working with clients when I'm leading expeditions overseas, your clients can very much mirror your body language. You're not going to be extremely stressed and nervous in front of your group or your clients, because that's going to affect them and how they feel. And using the same idea with working with animals, really interesting. So if anyone wants to learn about that, check out Husky Home's Kiruna, and I'll put a link in the description for it. But a great day, and I've never been dog sledding before. And they provided warm kit. All of my Scottish mountaineering warm kit and my bigger down jackets was great for the top half, but no, I had to borrow their big insulated trousers because it was a bit nippy. Well, minus 22 currently. That's the newest low for the trip. And now that I've got my little gadget which shows me all my data, including my engine temperature, I can already see the engine's dropping below its normal running temperature. So I've just turned down the cabin heaters a little bit. Still plenty warm. Any colder than minus 22, I'll probably want to consider putting on my grill cover, and that's just going to stop the cold air from hitting the radiator, cooling the engine down. And if you cool the engine down, you burn more fuel because it's less efficient, it's wear on the engine, and there's no heat in the coolant for your fan heat, for the heaters in the cabin. Well, that was a little bit embarrassing. So I put in these Roma cold temperature batteries, the Roma Extreme series, which can be charged down to minus 30 because they've changed how the cells work, so there's no heaters or anything. King and It have also got them in their van. Don't know why I'm pointing that way. King and It aren't they're not in the back of the van, they're in their own van. But because I was using normal lithium batteries for the last 2 years, I had low temperature cut-offs which were still in place. So I was being driving, I'm like, why are the B2Bs not charging? It's because whilst the batteries were cold, they were like 4 degrees, my low temperature cut-offs were still in place, so the Victron kit was all cutting off the charging. That's fixed now, so now I'm getting some power in whilst I'm driving. Head up on the Aurora Sky Station, hopefully see if we can see the Aurora, and go up with Amy and Craig after they've cooked me a lovely dinner, which should be a lot of fun. I've also been a Kinging It delivery man. I've brought a package to drop off to them as well. Right, Northern Lights are out. Heading up the hill. Buzzing for this, mate. This is going to be so good. Going up the hill. I'm going up a cable car in the middle of the night go see the aurora. And I've been dog sledding today. This is just excellent. I'm having a great time. It's a real experience, to be honest. Sitting on a chairlift, going up a mountain at night, surrounded by the northern lights. You probably can't see this, but I'm running a time lapse. Northern lights are out. I'm lying on my back on top of a Swedish mountain. Just looking up at the stars. Lights. Today is a good day. Today is a very, very good day. Let's see what the time lapse is going. Time to head back down the hill. It's a bit of a different feeling taking the gondola downhill at night in the dark. It's quite weird. But the lights are still out. This is a surreal experience. You probably can't see it from the dash. I can see the northern lights with the naked eye out of the windscreen of the van whilst driving to the park up. Saying goodbye to kicking it. Bye guys, safe travels.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah. Right, time to drive. And that's pretty much going to end this episode here. And what a fantastic time I've had. I have never been dog sledding before. That was a lot of fun, although some very cold fingers and toes. And nice to see a different approach to it as well, and learning about the Husky meditation. And the Northern Lights, that is one of the most powerful displays I've ever seen. I've never seen the red captured before. Absolutely brilliant to go get that gondola up to the top of the hill and just hang out there for a couple of hours enjoying it. On top of that, hanging out and meeting Craig and Amy from Kicking It. What a fantastic set of people, they're loads of fun. It's just great dropping into their little adventure for a day or two, just to experience some things I've never experienced before. I probably wouldn't have experienced the dog sledding without them, and I wouldn't have known about the gondola. So yeah, fantastic meeting them, and I wish them all the best on the rest of their Arctic adventure. This whole trip is supported for by Roma batteries. They've offered me some of their Extreme series, which is basically cold weather temperature lithium. Helpful up here in the Arctic. If you want to watch my techie video about it, about all the science behind it, check that out. Or if you want to get some of your own batteries, be the Extreme series or their normal ones, check out my affiliate link in the description below. Helps me out and it helps fund trips like these. But thank you very much for joining me. If you've liked what you've seen, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.